My name's Jay, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite team, Multipleman. The core of the team starts with the common and chase rarity Multipleman. The common is 013, and while he may not look special, he has some very important powers and abilities. Most notably, he has Empower, Sidestep, and, as long as he starts the turn on the map, he has a 50% chance to revive other Multiplemen that have already been KO'd. Next up is the 099. This came in an online exclusive play-at-home kit through WizKids. We have two main abilities, one of which allows us to generate additional Multipleman bystanders whenever we take damage, and the other allows us to choose an action type and give every other Multipleman on the map that same action, and it does not cost against our action total. This combination makes Multipleman very difficult to take down, and, depending on how many of these 013s we have on the map, extremely dangerous. Our Prime slot is dedicated to increasing the power of all these Multiplemen even further, and there's no one better to do that than the Ill Intent himself. The Prime Kingpin is going to give all of our Multiplemen extra damage, extra attack value, and very importantly, toughness to increase their staying power, in addition to being able to command two of them himself to get even more attacks out of our turn. Now thankfully, Kingpin is not limited to just commanding these Multiplemen to do attacks. Kingpin just cares that the characters are 30 points or less, which is where the last piece of our puzzle comes in from, and that is the 014 Hydra Agent. This gives us access to another very effective team ability, and whenever someone with the Hydra keyword is KO'd, we have a 50% chance to generate up to 2 characters named Hydra Agent on their starting clicks next to another Hydra character. This allows us some additional staying power if someone is able to start KOing these Multiplemen. So let's do a quick recap. We have the 099 Multipleman, who's able to give out orders to do a bunch of different attacks or moves, whatever we need for the turn. We've got the Prime Kingpin, who's giving us some anthem effects for attack, for damage, for toughness, plus he can command a couple of attacks himself. And then we have the Hydra Agent. He's giving us a great team ability which lowers our opponent's defense, and he's giving us some additional staying power by flooding the board with more Hydra Agents. With these three alone, we're sitting at 120 points, which means we could add 8 common Multiplemen, and that'll put us at an even 200. We're making at least 8 attacks a turn, and these are usually going to be 12 attack for about 5 damage. In terms of our action economy so far, we're taking 1 power action with Kingpin, and 1 power action with the Prime Multipleman. And for 200 points, this is a very cost-efficient core that we can add whatever we want to on top to really increase our power level even further. So where do we go from here? There's only 2 real options. You can either double down, or we can build around it and find characters that are able to play under these conditions to their betterment.
Cell 41205. James Madrix.
This one robbed 7 banks. At the same time.
I could use a man of your talents.
I'm in.
If we're looking to double down and really play into that swarm archetype, I would start with other anthem effects. This is things like the common Iceman from Deadpool Weapon X is going to give all of our main attackers +1 attack map wide. In silver, we have things like White Shirt Scott Porter that can do the same thing with a little bit of keyword cheating. Norman Osborn is able to give all of our main attackers Precision Strike, which will really help get through defenses. These are the type of effects that you're looking for, and you've got between 100 and 200 points to find whichever ones you like the best.
In chess, the pawns go first. That's why the pawns go first.
Adding in strong attackers is my favorite way to complement this team. Ranged attackers that see through characters don't mind the massive multiple men in the opponent's face, and characters that are colossal or giant that can swing over the top of the multiple man army get a lot of benefit out of all the Empower and Masters of Evil we're including here. Some characters fall into those categories and can attack after being carried or taxi on to other people moving next to them. The 60th anniversary Miss Marvel's a great example, or the Pizza Box Kate Bishop can do it from range. There is an almost endless supply of options here. Choose the ones that sound the most fun to you. As you can see, there's multiple ways to build this team. It's very flexible. And instead of giving you guys just a cookie cutter copy and paste build, I just wanted to open the door so you guys could see what's possible and start building yourself to really bring it to new heights. I wanted to give a special shout out to, I think his name's pronounced Jay Ruffing, who got a top 8 with a pure version of this multiple man team at the IC Regionals last year. And I myself got the top 8 finish at the ROC Alberta in 2024. So between the two of us, we've proven that Multiple Man is a competitive team if you want it to be. So thank you all for watching. I'm glad I was finally able to make this. It's been in the tank for a while. Drop me down a comment below if you enjoyed it, or if you had other ideas that you wanted me to explore after this one.